Oh, don't step on that. Jeez. Really? Oh my gosh. Ma'am. Ma'am, your butt. Your butt's in the shot. Zelda. Zelda. So this is the first year this has flowered, and I'm so excited. There's so many buds on this. It's very, very exciting. Although obviously something is eating it. So I am going to put some neem oil on it, and hopefully that stops the very hungry things, maybe, that are eating it. It's very common for roses to get eaten. So I am gonna try and get that fixed. But anyways, very excited. It's doing very well. This one, on the other hand, this one, it's still in shock from when I transplanted it. So now I have 3 roses here in between my hostas, which is exciting. Also, let me just talk about, okay, you guys, this is what I do. This is embarrassing. This is what I do. I weed, and then I just put piles where I have weeded. I just like pile it up. Does anybody else do that? Just me? Okay, cool. Okay, so I thought this was like thyme or rosemary or something. So it's like, oh great, it can be like part of like the herby vegetable garden, because I planted strawberries and blueberries here. No, it's a dianthus. It's in the carnation family, and it will have pink flowers. So that's great. I love dianthus. It's not an herb though, so I'll probably move it next year. Also, these irises here were here when I moved in, and they have never flowered until this year, and it produced a really long stalk. So long, so tall, you guys. But then somebody jumped over it and bent the stalk. So now it's just laying on the ground. Still super pretty and like all of that, but it's just on the ground now. Phlox is doing very nice. I'll probably have to spray it because it's got already some questionable leaves on it. What I'm gonna spray everything, you guys, is the neem oil. It's good for everything, bugs, mold, mildew, etc. So I'll spray it down this week. It's supposed to be really warm this week and no rain, so that means I'll have to water the garden myself, which is fine. It's just I forget, and then my plants don't grow, and I'm like, why aren't my plants growing? It's because you didn't water them. Go figure. Okay, so yeah, I have lots of phlox growing right now, so they should bloom the next few weeks, probably when I'm in Seattle. But they bloom pretty much all summer, so I'm not too mad about missing the first little bits. And I'm sure my friend Rebecca will send me pictures of everything if I ask her to. But trying to fill in this area here. There's lots of empty spots. I really just want it overflowing, and I don't want any space like this where weeds can grow. So spiderwort is also looking really They only open in the morning, so that's why they aren't really open right now, but they're really dark purple, really pretty. Then around the corner, oh yeah, see, this is what I tell you guys. I just drop what I've been clipping and I forget to put it in the compost pile. Oh well. Anyways, this is my yarrow. Gonna have nice pink flowers. It's so soft. I love it. I've got 2 bunches here. I'll probably separate them next year. So I'm gonna get sweet peas this year, which is great. I planted them just like all along here, as you can see. Also, all of those seeds that I just like tossed over here, over the side, they're growing lovely. And I'm excited to see what flowers I get. So that'll be fun. Just trying to cover up all of this rock with flowers. That is the goal. Yes, I did totally buy this from Goodwill. It was a brown and green color. Disgusting. So to make it pop, I spray painted it, as you can see from the spray paint on the bricks. So yeah, I didn't like totally cover it. I kind of wanted to give it like a vintage feel. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with how it turned out. I've got just some annuals here. I've got petunias in both of these here, double petunias here. So fun. And then just some lavender. Just some more lavender. Can't get enough of it this year, you guys. This is also the first time that these have bloomed. These are flag iris. Very dark purple. I just thought they were ornamental grass over here because they had never bloomed before. But I have 2 blooms and they are very gorgeous. Also, my stilbe I moved over here is going to be flowering soon, which is very exciting if it doesn't get trampled. Every day she's over here. I swear there's like a frog or like a ground squirrel. Also got this little stand from Goodwill. I had the pot myself, and then I just put some snapdragons in there of varying heights and colors, so I can bring some color over here. She just tramples everything. I can't have anything nice, you guys. The Christmas ferns are coming up finally, which is exciting. I didn't know if I had killed them or not with that frost or that cold weather right after I had planted them, but apparently they're fine, so that's very exciting. So they will be evergreen throughout the winter. I found this one, and there's one other that I've found, but I'm not sure where the other 5 are, but oh well. I also planted these coral bells in the shade over here in this pot. Hopefully they will survive better than the last plant that I put in here. They're shade loving and they're very hardy, so hopefully. Here I have volunteer daikon from last year because last year the daikon went to seed just like this and just threw seeds everywhere. So I'll have volunteer daikon, which is kind of exciting. I didn't want to plant it this year, but here we are. Also, sunflowers are growing nice and tall. They're about 1.5 feet-ish. We have some taller ones over here as well. So I just kind of willy-nilly spread them throughout this patch here. I also threw in some other, I threw in some hollyhocks in here too. I really just didn't care, and I wanted this to be pretty over here. So speaking of hollyhocks, the ones from last year are doing really well. This is about up to my hip. I forget what color I got, but I'm sure they will let me know pretty soon here. showed you guys this last time or not, but I moved some yard art to have the ivy there, and then this was from Shop Etc. And then this is a bush that I cannot get rid of. It keeps coming back. Whatever. I need something there anyway, so I'm just letting it grow. The mums came back as well. They are looking nice and full. Planted some annuals here as well, and I also I transplanted these hostas from the backyard to here because this kind of gets sun. It's just kind of blah because we had, as you can see, there used to be evergreen bushes here, but they were so ugly we took them out. And then I also put in some of this. I can't remember the name, but it's pretty and it likes the shade. So there's that. And I just put some annuals in them. I don't remember what they're called. Here we go. Good job, Melanie. All right. Cabaret Calabricoia. Sure. So that's what I have in there. I just planted one in each, and they were a lot smaller than what they are now, but they're filling out nicely. Literally haven't done anything to them other than put them out here. And then out here, I need to water these poor guys. Whoops. But I put up this trellis, which I'm very excited for, and I put the hummingbird vines twigs right here. So one on either side there so that they can climb up and they will be red, and it is very exciting. Right here, I just transplanted 4 hostas from the back so that it kind of fills out that space behind the hydrangeas here. And Autumn in a Mist, I think that's what this one is called. But yeah, they'll eventually fill out better. They look kind of sad right now, but it's better than having nothing, in my opinion. Also, I mulched this area here. Oh, hello, Shadow. So the lavender that I planted here is doing really well. Also, there's the flame grass there. I don't think this one's gonna make it. And then the other all the way around. And there was a lot of grass here, and I didn't feel like digging all of it up. So what I did was I weed whacked it really short, and then I put down, so this is packing paper, but I also have cardboard down here as well, and that's supposed to be a weed preventer. So we'll see if that works, but this is some clematis, some autumn something or other. It's white. I can't remember what it's called. But then this is a cup plant. So you can kind of see that the leaves form a cup here, and it collects the rainwater for animals to drink out of. It'll get 6 feet tall, guys. And it has kind of like a yellow daisy looking flower. And then more of that sweet autumn, I think is what it's called, clematis on this other one. And all of the butterfly bushes now have leaves on them. Yay! So there's that one, and this one. I love how different they all look. And then the sweet pea is still alive, which is good. And eventually it will climb the trellis. It's got time. It's got all summer. All of these are still, I mean, they've got some flowers on them, so that's good. I haven't killed them yet. The giant primroses, they don't look moldy anymore. They're pushing out new growth, which is exciting. No flowers yet. I think it just needs to get established before they can give me any flowers. But you guys, this is huge. This is lamb's ear. And I don't know if it flowers or not, but look at how cool this looks. It also comes up to like about my hip height, so maybe 3 feet tall, 2.5, for being generous. I've never seen something like that so big. Maybe it doesn't get that big in the wild, but here it's got the space. Also, I have some milkweeds over here for the butterflies. I did see one monarch today, so they're coming.